Okay, so all of us have followed this election committee meeting and the press conference, and it is a lot of pride, right? We got KL Rahul right, we got Shreyash Iyer right, we got all our mentions right as far as Rev Sports is concerned. You watch this man's coverage from the West Indies, you've seen his reporting. Akshay will soon join us in my place, so we'll take turns now. But let's take the main news points. News point number one: KL Rahul, Shreyash Iyer back. Rahul still has a niggle, but he's on track, is what we've been told. Shreyash Iyer is 100% fit, so that middle order problem seems to have been sorted. Number two, Tilak Verma makes his Asia Cup appearance now, or will perhaps. It's a big breakthrough for the young Mumbai lad, Mumbai Indians, man. And Tilak Verma is a big inclusion, a left-hander in that middle. Did that sort of tip the scales? Because India needs a left-hander. There are many right-handers in that mix. In the absence of Rishabh Pant, did that get Tilak Verma the nod? How important was that? Number three, Yuzvendra Chahal not making the cut is another big thing. Yuzvendra Chahal not too long ago was India's go-to man. Let's take quick comments. Shubhani, you go first.
So, on August 4, it was that we had reported that KL Rahul and Shreyas Iyer are on their way to be fit, and that is what has happened. We had also said that it looks like Yuzvendra Chahal will not be part of the squad because he was in the West Indies squad earlier in this year. He was in the ODI squad for the Australia series, but he was not played. There was clear hint that both Yuzvendra Chahal, KL Rahul and Shreyas Iyer were fit, and Yuzi Chahal was obviously going to miss out. There were plenty of murmurs that Washington Sundar, Ravichandran Ashwin might get a look in, but that was not the case.
यही अच्छा है. I mean, इन्होंने दो न्यूज पॉइंट अभी कहा देवाशीष आपसे. केएल राहुल का खबर इन्होंने ब्रेक किया था, श्रेयस अय्यर का खबर हम लोगों ने ब्रेक किया था. आपने वेस्ट इंडीज से हमें बार-बार बोला था कि नेक्स्ट में युजवेंद्र चहल को देख के हम लोगों को पता लग रहा है. आपने ये बार-बार रिपोर्ट किया था कि युजवेंद्र चहल को देख के पता लग रहा है शायद ये ओडीआई टीम में नहीं रहेंगे, और वही हुआ.
And also I would like to add that I was also specific highlighting the point that Tilak Verma, because from Rahul Dravid to Surya Kumar Yadav, everyone spoke highly about Tilak Verma. The way he batted in West Indies, obviously it was a disappointment with the way he batted in the two innings in Ireland, getting out to a short ball. But having said that, what Rohit said in the press conference, he is someone who we need to try out because he has a good temperament, he has the potential. Yes, this is not a World Cup squad, quote unquote. Rohit has highlighted that this is not a World Cup squad. World Cup squad will be a 15-member one. We just wanted to take Tilak so as to see how he copes up, how he develops as a cricketer. So this is a right move because he will only get to learn with the seniors in the side.
Comment on Rohit, Ian Bishop's comment. Next few months will define his legacy.
Absolutely, your backstage with Buria episode, Ian Bishop, and it is live today, so you guys can go and check that one. And बहुत बड़ा comment है वो कि the next few months will define Rohit's legacy. We all know that Rohit was brought into India captaincy to win that ICC trophy, which we have been missing for the last 10 years. And yes, I completely agree. Okay, 5 IPL trophies. IPL legacy is sorted for Rohit Sharma, but it is the India legacy. And Rohit Sharma, when you see him talk in that press conference, you see the pride in his eyes, the way he talks. He's a funny guy, but he talks with his pride that we want to win this World Cup and we are not joking. We want flexibility. We want guys to take responsibility. And he talked about all the important things which we generally discuss, that you need stability plus flexibility. He said that Shikhar Dhawan, Rohit Sharma ने opening ही बैट किया है हमेशा, और विराट कोहली ने 3 नंबर पे ही बैट किया है. बट फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी का बात आता है नंबर 4 से नंबर 5 से. यू नेवर नो दैट टॉप पे आपका 40 ओवर खेल गए, उसके बाद तो आपका रविंद्र जडेजा, हार्दिक पांड्या ही आएगा, आपके पास केएल राहुल फिर वहां पे बैट करने नहीं आएगा उस सिचुएशन से. So you need that flexibility, and Rohit mentioned that. And also Ajit Agarkar clearly, as Mama just said, that it is a Asia Cup squad. It is a Asia Cup squad, not the World Cup squad. So there are plenty of options still open. If they see that they need an off spinner for the World Cup, then they will bring that in. So Asia Cup is just the platform to test the waters.
Absolutely, and I would just like to mention, because I have noted the press conference what Rohit has said. He has categorically said he was being asked about Ishan Kishan being drafted in the side. So he clearly said that the 3 openers for the side will be Rohit, Shubman, and Ishan. Right. So Ishan Kishan will be the 3rd opener, and because that KL Rahul is not completely fit, that's the reason Sanju Samson has been added as a backup. And also he made it clear to everyone in the side all he wanted is for everyone to step up and bat at any position, and that has been conveyed to every individual. So it's not that he doesn't want to see someone monotonous at one, getting stuck at one batting order. He wanted to be a flexible. Anyone can go in and bat at any position, and that is what the Indian captain wants for this team.
2 points that Ian Bishop mentioned in that interview. India in the white ball format, he said, needs to tweak. He said they lack dynamism. That's what Rohit Sharma was talking about. India lacks dynamism and they need aggressive leadership. Again, something that Rohit Sharma was talking about. So clearly, these are the things that India are trying to get. My time's almost up here. In a couple of minutes, we get Arthur in my position and the conversation will continue. So one
But
story.
before you leave,
Yeah.
Prasidh Krishna's inclusion.
I will address that from my end, but one quick story. 2010, India was in South Africa. The team was coming back from South Africa after losing the one-day series 2-3, and there was a meeting there. Sachin Tendulkar was part of that meeting, and he said, "हम लोग 3 महीने में इंडिया में वर्ल्ड कप खेलने वाले हैं, 2 महीने में. हम लोगों को सबको कुछ ना कुछ करना चाहिए to ensure that ये वर्ल्ड कप स्पेशल है, इसका प्रूफ क्या है? क्या करोगे? कुछ करो, which is something that you've not done." So then they decided each one of them will lose weight. So they actually decided the whole team will lose weight, and they did. So when the team came back and each one tabulated, तुमने क्या किया, तुमने क्या किया, तुमने क्या किया, each one of the team's members lost weight, and the one member who was missing out in that team was a certain Rohit Sharma, who is going to captain this team. And you should watch Devashish Sen's special interview with one of the selectors, Raja Venkat, which we will play out tonight or maximum tomorrow morning, which will tell you why Rohit Sharma did not make the 2011 team. What happened? Rohit is still very sad about it because that was his World Cup. What really transpired? So there's plenty to watch as far as Red Sports is concerned. Today you have Bishop, yesterday you have Theekshana, day before Chappell, Thursday Shoaib, and who do you have tomorrow? Watch out what Owen Morgan, the defending World Cup winning captain, says about Virat Kohli. So please, come and watch us, support us. Fantastic reportage from these guys, analysis from the best brains, and one of them will soon join you here in my position. Shubha, you take it over, and Atra will come in.
As we wait for Atra to come, Devashish, Prasidh Krishna, the name I mentioned, came back fit for the Ireland series, bowled a terrific spell yesterday. Someone who can hit the deck hard, can move the ball. Your thoughts?
Absolutely, and I think it's perhaps the best move. You have two of your best bowlers in Bumrah and Prasidh Krishna, and the selectors have done a great job in getting them straight away because and both looked in rhythm in the ongoing series in style. And I think Prasidh Krishna, what adds to its value is that the sudden variation he brings into his bowling, that will add to the variation of the Indian bowling. Yes, you might be disappointed with Mukesh Kumar missing out because he also did really well in West Indies. But then Prasidh Krishna, he was part of the Indian side because it was due to injury that he had to give opportunity to someone.
Absolutely. For Mukesh, I think winning the gold medal in Asian Games will be the utmost priority right now. But after your first thoughts on this sport?
Initially, the first thing that comes to mind is that it's a very safe way to select as a team. There are no surprises, and they have eliminated the room for surprises by expanding the pool to 17 from 15. So that way, there was no room for surprises. If one, I would say that yes, it was a big call to have Tilak Verma in the 11. It means that his efforts have been recognized. Selectors and others, they have seen potential in him, and it's a big break for the youngster. I also think the real challenge for the Indian team lies here in the batting department, because you are going to play 6 batters, including the wicketkeeper and Hardik Pandya. So that makes the tail fairly longer. Yes, there is one Ravindra Jadeja over there. There is no guarantee that Shardul will be in the 11. And there is no guarantee that both Akshar and Jadeja will be in the 11. So that way, I see a little bit of, I see the tail a little bit longer than one would have ideally liked. Having said that, there is enough ammunition up top. If they get going, if 6 or 7 of them, if 4 of them get runs, then you really don't need the team.
But Rohit Sharma in this press conference specifically said that We have included both Shardul and Akshar because we want a longer batting lineup at number 8, number 9.
And Akshar has been tried at number 4 in West Indies.
Yeah.
So it's not that it's, and also the coming back of Shreyas Iyer solves a lot of problems.
Absolutely.
Because it's number
Both
4.
Shreyas and KL.
That is where I would like to give credit to selectors for maintaining this policy of continuity. Shreyas Iyer, KL Rahul, Jasprit Bumrah, Prasidh Krishna, all of them were not part of the squad because they were injured.
Yes.
Before getting injured, they were part of the squad. Those who stepped in and did well in their absence were, after all, replacements. So going by the first logic that he is my first choice, unless he is injured and if he is fit to play, then he gets priority. So that continuity has been maintained, which is good to see.
Another important point that Rohit mentioned today in the press conference was that when he was asked about Chahal missing out, he said that in the coming 2 months, the Simmers will play a very, very big role. Big role. Obviously, the new factor coming in. So that's the reason you want all your top bowlers, all your top Simmers in good rhythm.
And by the time the late October, early November time, it will be
Absolutely, absolutely. It's a bit disappointing because Chahal, you would love to see him in that 17-member squad. When it is 17 member, you would have expected to have Chahal in.
Right.
But unfortunately, and then the World Cup size will be trimmed to 15.
Right.
So I don't think until something dramatic happens, Chahal getting into that World Cup side.
Absolutely. By the looks of the squad, we have seen the Pakistan squad as well. Afghanistan has also released their squad. Sri Lanka, I guess, has also named their team. Bangladesh has. Your chances looking at this Indian team, India heading as favorites?
Definitely. When it comes to Asia Cup, India will always be one of the favorites. I mean, there is, if India do not win it, it will be like a failure, considered as a failure. It's like taking a penalty kick in a football match.
Right.
If you convert it, there is no praise. If you miss it, you are going to be left, right, and center. Anyway, but I think, yes, India do stand a good chance. And this is, although they are saying this is not the World Cup squad, I have a feeling that this is very much the core of the World Cup squad. The eventual 15 will be taken from this 17 or maybe 1 or 2 from outside this 17. And remember, in the World Cup, you can carry an extra member with the squad if you pay for that extra member. In 2003, Parthiv Patel travelled to South Africa with the Indian World Cup team as an additional 16th member, with the BCCI taking care of his expenses.
Right.
So that way, that possibility is not
Like you carry your net bowlers.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's how it goes. But Apro says India are the favorites. Last time Sri Lanka gave a huge surprise by winning the Asia Cup.
Right.
This time around, Pakistan fans, their reporters, their journalists are very upbeat about their chances because Babar Azam, these guys are already playing in the Lanka Premier League, so they will have that automatic adjustment with the conditions. Yes,
I think we are going to, having said that India are the favorites because they are always going to be. I think there is a high chance that we are going to see a very closely contested Asia Cup this time because Bangladesh, Afghanistan, Sri Lanka are defending champions. Bangladesh in spinning conditions are a real force, although they lost to Afghanistan in a home ODI series, which they usually don't. They are beating top teams. All the top teams they are beaten at home. In these conditions, they are spinners and also have a crop of fast bowlers also. So they are a good side. Afghanistan with their spin attack, unpredictable side, they are also capable of causing a few upsets. If not go all the way, they can cause upsets.
Rashid Mujib, Nabi played.
Yes. So we are going to see a much closer Asia Cup than we have seen in the recent past at least. There are four teams which can beat each other. So that makes it much closer. And World Cup, obviously, the World Cup adds another dimension to it, gives another meaning to it. So we can look forward to a very exciting.
Don't you think that the pressure of expectation is playing at home? And someone asked in the press conference that we have not won an ICC event after 2013. So again, that's the same old question. Does it put more pressure on the players? Obviously, you might say it from outside, no, the players are not, but I think the players are also affected.
Of course. I remember one of Virender Sehwag's interview and he was saying, हम लोग जहाँ भी जाते थे, एयरपोर्ट हो गया, टैंक बस हो गया, कहीं भी जाते थे, वर्ल्ड कप जीत के लाना है. हम लोग सिक्योरिटी चेक के लिए अटका लगे थे, सिक्योरिटी वाला चेक करना है, वर्ल्ड कप लाना है.
Greg Chappell on backstage with Boria said that the entire Indian team should stay away from social media.
I think that will
So
be the
I
case.
think that is always the case, but then see at the back of the mind, it will always be there. You haven't won a ICC event after 2013. So that also it's a two-way sword. If you are playing at home, you will have that fan cheering up, backing you. At the same time, it will be immense pressure on you.
I think India winning the ODI World Cup will be extremely crucial for the format as well.
And also one more thing that Ian Bishop has said in today's backstage on Korea, he said this group of boys, this current boys, can absorb more pressure than any other Indian players.
Of course, they can.
Do you agree, Akhtar?
I have something else to say here. Look at the last 3 editions of the 50 over World Cup. Which other teams that won?
England, all the teams that play at home.
Right. So there we are about playing at home.
Say
and
no
the
more,
pressure of
say
playing
no
at home.
Say no.
So of course it does put pressure. I mean, I remember in 2011, this time Ian Bishop has advised, Greg Chappell has advised them to stay away from social media. In 2011, Indian players had detached themselves from every kind of news outlet. I mean, no TV channels, no newspaper, nothing. So there is pressure of playing at home, especially if it's in India. And in England, playing in England, Australia playing in Australia, is not the same pressure as India playing in India. So keeping that in mind, India had also won the 2011 World Cup. So yes, it works both ways. There is pressure. There is home advantage at the same time. But being professionals of this current era, where you play in different countries, different conditions, in franchise cricket you play with different players from other countries. So those things are gone. Those days are gone. So these are professional players. So home advantage can be an advantage. It cannot be an excuse for not doing well.
I think Arthur has just hit the nail on the coffin, and I think that's a good point to end this discussion. Asia Cup squad is announced. Do let us know what you think about this squad in the comment section. Tag us on our social media handles, and yes, this is the Asia Cup squad, and the action is about to begin. He will be there. Hopefully, I'll be there too.
You will also be there.
And we'll have some blast and look forward to giving you guys some good coverage. Thank you so much.
Keep watching RF.